Hey everybody, Steven here, playing Subnautica Below Zero, and I wasn't planning on doing another video today. I did one earlier that showcased some updates, but they added enough later on today that I wanted to actually highlight some of this stuff because it's actually really cool. Now, one of the first things, right here, is it said that it updated the water effect essentially on the lily pads here, even though they still have the glow whales floating through them. But the description basically makes it seem like this right here, where the water is actually in the lily pad. I thought this was already in the game though. You guys let me know in the comment section. Maybe that's just in my head and this actually is new, but that is one of the things that they said was changed right here. But let's go back into, actually let's go in the water before we do this. One of the bigger updates here, bring the water volume back on, is actually in the deep lily pad biome here. So let's go down, let this load in, and it's really cool. We gotta wait for it to click in here. So watch what this does. So it actually moves now. So before it was just static. Now it still had the center piece, right, where you could see it's pumping out whatever, but here we go. There you go. And that's it. And then it shoots out more of whatever stuff it's shooting out. That's what she said. I've just noticed, and I've brought this up with this, I think this looks, I mean it does, it looks like a butthole, like it looks like an anus. And now that, it just, I don't know. Everything's looking like genitalia, it seems like. So we have, it's looking very phallic, right? But when you see them all kind of going at it, it kind of seems like what is it, mussels or clams? Yeah, because I've been clam hunting and you'll see them when you get them out. I mean, that looks phallic, so you'll see it here. It definitely looks like that, but when they all get going, there it is. And I mentioned this in a previous video, especially you got like the other butthole plant in the fabricator caverns. It looks like the was it the plumbus or whatever from Rick and Morty, for those that know what that is. So they did actually add this visual effect in, so these aren't just static anymore, which is really cool to see. I have been waiting on another creature being down here, just like the mushroom biome in the first game. I was kind of hoping that, I don't know, this had something. Oh, and that's the other thing too, that opening isn't static anymore. It actually opens up. They're gonna get a lot of, I don't know if this is popular enough that people would make memes of this stuff, but we'll see. But I was hoping that something would be like the worm from the mushroom biome coming out of this thing. That sounds really bad, but we'll see with that. I was hoping that there would be a special creature for just down here in this biome, but I haven't seen it yet. So that's one of the bigger updates from just the video I did earlier today. Now let's come back out here, and actually I want to take the weather off. Covered that in the previous video. They've updated the horizon and the weather there, where you can see it's like there's like a haze. Another big thing that they've done here, let's take out the water volume for a second. Now they did say that they updated more of the brinicles. I haven't seen it. I've just seen the same ones. But what I have seen, it'll pop up here, right there. There we go. So they have actually, it was, I don't even know what to call it. They have the like iceberg area outside the lily pad biome. And they had these there, but they've actually put these in other locations as well now. Wait, did I just... Oh, no, that was the... There he is. The brine wing. So we can actually grab the... Was it frozen fruit? Ice fruit. Oh, you can actually grab it now. It doesn't just duplicate itself. So they fully implemented that now, which is awesome. Still no deal. Can't eat it? Can I not eat it? Nope, can't do anything with it yet, but that is here. So I have a bad tendency of just leaving the water volume off, so I want to try and actually showcase what this will look like. And then let's see if this actually changes anything. Nope. Sometimes it does. Okay. Now, let's bring that back off. We'll go back into free cam mode. Oop. Barnacles are still over here. That hasn't changed. And now I did mention in the previous video as well, we actually have more sheets of ice out here. So they've filled this out, so it does feel more complete now as we move around here. And not just that they put them there, they've actually like made them so that, I mean, they're finalized for the most part. Now they may, like these bigger chunks, you're going to see that they're going to tweak this stuff, right? But a lot of these have actually put them so they're good to go, which is really cool to see. But let's go down here. There we go. So we can see these on the bottom now of these as well. I'm wondering with this too, whoa, if we're going to see anything at the top that these are a part of. These are almost like a root system, right? If we're going to see anything up top on these, or if we're going to see more of them. Because there's not an insane amount. Oh, there he goes, he ate it. But we'll see with that. But yeah, that's looking pretty awesome. Let's come back up here. Mentioned this in the previous video as well. We do have the, and it actually looks like they've even tweaked that since I just did the previous video. Maybe I didn't get up close enough to notice, but yeah, it's not flat. We actually have the ice chunks there now. We have them on the other side too, all the way over there. Still curious to see what they're going to do with this iceberg, if we're going to see more around it. Surely it's not just that one piece. Now, they've built out this wall as well. One of the things I didn't cover though in the previous video is they've actually done work over here by the mining side entrance. So used to just be a circle as a whole, you would go straight down there. Now they've actually built out other pathways here. There we go. So they've actually, and they've added more texture in this area right here too, but they've actually built this out. So we have kind of this hidden path there. And then this will lead us all the way over to the tree spire biome. I don't know if they've actually tweaked this yet. It's still here. Nope, still nothing going on. I'm wondering if a precursor artifact is going to be there. But something I didn't mention in the other video as well, though, is they've actually slightly tweaked this area in between when we're going from like the glacial connection and the mining side over to the tree spire biome. So we're starting to see the formation of some stuff here. It's not just flat anymore. Well, get that to click back in maybe. There we go. So I think we're going to see more tweaks obviously here in the future with this. Curious to see what they do, because you're going to see a blending of the two biomes together. Well, right now it's just, you can kind of see it right here, but I don't know if they're going to add more in between. I think they will. Be curious to see what they do. Plus a blending of the rock right here and kind of the ice here into the bottom half. So they've added quite a bit. There's been more, I think, tweaks to some of the stuff on the Rocket Island, but they're minor. Like it's, I think they said like crash site stuff. Little tweaks here with what they've done to this stuff. Nothing, like I said, that I've noticed a huge change. And that is it. So pretty cool that they did this just in the latter half of today. Fingers crossed this weekend we are going to see the changes to the story from Jill Murray. Like I said, fingers crossed on that though. There we go. Not sure if I'm a fan of the haze here. I like it in the when it's the sunrise and the sunset. Don't know if I really like it right here. I don't know. I just like the visual fidelity of not having, oops, sorry, wrong thing. That just looks better in my opinion. But yeah, we should see those changes hopefully tomorrow or the next day. Fingers crossed on this. I know somebody else said that, what is it? Obraxis, one of the developers, and I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but he said that we wouldn't be seeing these changes, so I don't know. Like I said, fingers crossed that we'll actually get to see them, but you guys let me know what you think is going to happen with this. So that is it. If you guys like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all of my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.